are listening to Schlockfest, the main cause of Ray McGuff's bleeding ulcer.
Welcome to Schlockfest. I'm Ray McGuff.
And I'm Jean Paul Mantilla.
This is a special edition because it's my birthday month.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! You're a smelly monkey. Happy birthday!
What does my birthday month mean? It means I'm another year older. I'm now 39.
39!
I made it.
And it came just to celebrate.
He did. He got right in my camera shot. Good job.
Yep, that's what
Good
he
job.
does. Good job, dog.
So this version of Schlockfest, I'm flipping the script, and I'm going to torture Jean Paul with a film of my choosing.
Ooh, birthday wish for you.
Yeah, so let me reveal in all its glory what we'll be watching today.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We're watching the 1988 schlocky comedy Tapeheads.
Tapeheads.
Couple of creative losers accidentally become big shots in the video music industry. Starring Tim Robbins,
Yeah.
John Cusack.
Your buddy!
Yeah.
It's your birthday month, you get to see your buddy!
Mary Crosby,
All
Phil Gallagher,
right.
Katie Boyer, Sam Moore, Junior Walker, Doug McClure.
Is that McClure, brother of Troy McClure?
Brother of Troy McClure.
Yeah, Simpsons.
Don Cornelius.
Ooh.
Keith Joe Dick. I don't know who that is.
Don Cornelius from Soul Train?
Yes.
Soul Train.
Director is Bill Fishman.
Oh.
Story by Bill Fishman.
Oh, so he's a big deal in this.
This is like I said, 1988, October 12th, 1988 release.
Right on.
Opening weekend USA box office gross.
Oh, geez.
133.
I don't know that one.
Hey, shut your
Shut
mouth.
up, Alexa.
Shut your mouth, Alexa. Shut up. Sorry about that. $133,330 gross for the opening weekend.
Ooh.
Entire United States gross of its cumulative worldwide gross combined was 343,000 smackaroons.
Damn, so it made a lot of money.
Yeah. One of John Cusack's first films. I spent hours. I know how much this guy hates John Cusack.
I mean, I don't hate John
he doesn't
Cusack.
like him. Don't let him
He's
say
just
it.
not that good of an actor.
I scoured every streaming site I had, and I found this gem.
Jim.
It's so perfect.
But Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins,
And John Cusack.
John Cusack.
Damn, I'm ready.
It is a 1988 comedy. It's going to be great.
Yes.
So this is my birthday revenge. Will Jean-Paul enjoy it? Or will he just be annoyed the whole time? Well, kids.
Or take a nap.
Or will he take a nap? Odds are on the nap, probably.
Yeah.
But you kids stay tuned to find out.
Stay tuned. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Rumflicken älskar inte mig. Och bakom mig ensam och sang. My baby doll. My baby doll. Doll, baby doll. My baby doll. Baby, baby, baby doll. My baby doll. My baby doll. Don't near a man who told
Okie dokie, we're back.
We're back.
This is Schlockfest. I'm Ray McGuff.
I'm Jean Paul Mantilla.
And we just watched Tapeheads.
Randall.
Yes, what do you think?
So, the goal was to what?
Well, the goal was to drive you insane as you've driven me insane many times.
Okay. Just making sure that we understand the goal.
Yes.
So we watched Tapeheads with good old Tim Robbins and John Cusack. And I'm guessing your reasoning was because for the last 20 years or so,
Yeah, about right.
John Cusack has gone down the toilet. Yes, I've said it.
Yes.
John Cusack is down the toilet.
I used to always say when I first met Jean-Paul that John Cusack doesn't make bad movies.
And I proved him wrong.
And he proved me wrong in the last couple of years especially.
Yes.
But I thought that he had a dislike of John Cusack.
Which I did not.
I
Just
was
the last
unaware.
20 years.
So I dug through all of these streaming services to find a gem of a movie I thought that he would hate John Cusack in the most because it was like schlocky, gritty, stupid, and he doesn't like John Cusack was my thing, I thought. But go on.
Okay, so let's go on. So this movie came out in 1988. And I worked at a video store from about 1992 to about 2002.
Right.
So, on and off, I know a lot of movies. I've never watched this movie until today.
Right.
But I knew the cover.
Yes, the cover that Frank will drop on this because he already has on the bumper. That's the cover for the VHS. I never saw this movie either. I never even heard of it, I'll be honest with you, until I was scrolling through John Cusack films on Amazon Prime.
And I know how much you love John Cusack.
I like John Cusack. He's a good actor.
And again, I think he was good. And a year after this movie, I believe his biggest hit of all time, or his most recognizable character, was in 1989's Say Anything.
Right.
In Your Eyes.
Okay.
Boombox over the head. So a year before this movie, he decides to pull out this gem with Tim Robbins. And let me tell you.
Yeah, did you like it?
I fucking loved this movie. I fucking loved this movie.
No, I failed.
You failed miserably.
No, I enjoyed the hell out of it. I was laughing through the whole thing. I couldn't really tell if you liked it or not.
This was a fucking blast. This was a blast for several reasons, and I took notes.
Yes.
Boys and girls, I paid attention.
It was the flip-flop version.
Did not fall asleep.
I did not take notes.
So did not bore me.
He took notes.
Did not bore me.
He has to go through the entire film.
But I will say, people, this may bore some of the current generation.
Yes.
So you young kids, I'll tell you why. The basic synopsis of this movie is John Cusack and good old Timmy Robbins are these hustling type friends.
They're just kind of losers who want to do something other than what they're doing.
And now again, I can't tell if they were friends or brothers because
they're friends.
Okay.
They're friends since childhood, tiny little kids.
Because the movie starts off and you get a home video montage. I mean, literally like old Super 8 type deal.
Right.
Of them throughout all of their fun adventures. I mean, what I found fascinating as the credits start rolling in Tapeheads was, number one, it's an NBC production.
Yeah, National Broadcast Channel. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Peacock.
NBC, the Peacock Network.
Baby.
That's right. I mean, I knew they made TV movies, but I did not know that they actually made a theatrical movie, because this was, admittedly, it was theatrical. But it was also presented and brought to you by Michael Nesmith. And if you folks don't know who that is, he was one of the monkeys. Not but one of the funny, silly 1960s group, the Monkees.
The Monkees.
Hey, we're the Monkees.
We don't monkey around.
Yeah,
we're not busy singing.
We're just clowning around.
Something like that.
Something like that. I don't know. It's been a while.
When we're not busy singing, we're just jerking each other off. Something like that.
Something like that. Hey. We're the Monkees.
We're the Monkees.
So about this guy, I was telling Randy, because I have stupid knowledge trivia in my head, one thing I know of Michael Nesmith is he is credited for the advent of what we call music videos.
Yes, which I called bullshit on, and we paused and he brought up on the Facebook and
not the Facebook, the internet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I call everything the Facebook.
Yes. But the internets did confirm my correct. That there's a huge article saying that, he was one of the first people to put on tape. And that's essentially what this movie is about. These two guys make music videos. John Cusack is the manager, I guess. And Tim Robbins does all cool effects and everything.
Yeah.
So the movie, starts off, like I said, gives you this little montage in the Super 8 of them being friends and clowning each other. And then they go, and it's Tim Robbins' birthday, and they're in the family, and they blow out candles, but they're both wearing security guard outfits. I'm like, all right, that's a bit odd. What the fuck?
It's a little weird. It's a little weird for a birthday party.
A little weird for a birthday party. You're grown men, and you're getting your birthday cakes. And they go to this place where they are security guards. And I say place because all I could figure out was, it says SUD on their.
Yeah, it's
on
some
their
sort of
shirt.
high security facility, but
They don't tell you what it is. They don't know if it's a lab.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's, a power plant.
Yeah.
I mean, just you don't know. And so, good old John Cusack decides, I'm going to throw a fucking surprise party for my friend.
Yeah, he does.
But before that, he's got to trick the other security guard that's working, who I can't think of the actor's name, but he's the guy who pulled forward to park in Seinfeld.
Yes,
in front of George. If you remember that episode.
Yeah, in the episode, George was refusing to give up the parking spot, and the guy gets out of his car, and they argue, and they stay there for the whole entire. I think it's a Super Bowl or something.
It's something, yeah.
But entire game, sporting event. Or maybe the World Series. I don't know. But they're arguing back and forth about this parking spot, and that's the guy. Also, he played in Scrooged,
the limo driver.
The taxi cab driver that takes Bill Murray to the past. The ghost of
No, if you're thinking that, no, that's wrong. Because that actor is Buster Poindexter.
I'm not wrong, but go on.
I will prove you wrong.
Okay. No.
Buster Poindexter sings the song "Hot, Hot, Hot." How you feeling? Hot, hot, hot.
Okay.
Look it up. Look it up, boys and girls.
I may be wrong.
You may be wrong.
At the end of the day, I don't really care.
I know,
But go on.
We don't care.
It's my fucking birthday.
It's his fucking birthday, boys and girls. Did we mention that?
Yeah.
He thought he was gonna get me.
Yeah, I thought so.
And instead, I got him. So anyway, that sounded
that was really weird.
A little weird today.
You enjoyed the film that I presented to you as something you were going to hate.
Yeah. So anyways, they trick the other security guard by just changing some wires, and good old John Cusack, there was this big crazy bash in this, whatever we want to call this facility. I'm going to call it a power plant.
All right.
Because, all kinds of crazy shit happened in the 80s in the power plant. You got people drinking, you got hermaphrodites in the bathroom. I mean,
which was crazy for the 80s because they don't normally they would like straight up make fun of it.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
No, they didn't.
This gentleman dressed as a lady walks into a bathroom
in the urinal,
just takes a leak, and then walks out, and the guy is in the urinal. He's eating a Twinkie.
Yeah, the other security. He's in the stall eating a Twinkie. So, because that's what you do. You take a dump and you fucking eat your Twinkies. Yeah. I mean, it's going to go out that end anyways.
But
so what the
it was like not a joke. He was just like, hey, there's nobody supposed to be in here. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
It was weird. But, so then they realize, oh shit, we're in trouble. We got to get out of here because, the other security guard's going to find out what's happening.
Right.
And he does, and they get fired. It's
Yep.
like, oh shit, what are we going to do now? So John Cusack and Tim Robbins are at this bar, and they watch this television channel, RVTV.
Yes. What's that? I wonder. Now, young kids, back in the 80s, there was a big thing called music television.
MTV. I want my MTV. We talked about it before.
So this was a parody of that. It was RVTV.
Yeah, and so they like get this bright idea that like, look, man, you're awesome with video editing. You can do all this stuff. I'll be your manager, and we'll make music videos.
Yeah.
And so they go back home, and Tim Robbins' parents get pissed at him, and they kick him out.
Because they call him a loser for losing his job.
And so, next thing you see them driving, I'm going to call it a doom buggy.
Yeah, it's...
I don't know what the fuck
it's some kind of weird...
It's a weird Volkswagen.
Yeah, it looks like something you would go if you were in the 80s, and you're like, I'd like to rent a car for the day to go body surfing at the beach.
Yeah.
And I need to put my boogie boards on top.
I mean, I think of, what was that? Little cartoon show where the doom buggy car would talk with a mouth. It was
Herbie?
No. It was a cartoon. It had Jabberjaw. That same kind of block. It was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Oh, I don't know. I watched good cartoons.
All right. Anyways, I digress. And he fucking loads his car with all this shit, and they're like, "Oh, we don't know. So they're looking at the paper and whatever, and they find this sublet like factory place.
Yeah.
And they're like moving all their shit, and
this hot chick lives there too.
Yeah, who we found out, this chick, we're looking at her, we're like, man, she looks familiar.
She looks really familiar.
She looks familiar. Pull up Ryan UB, and this girl has been in a lot of stuff.
She was the chick in Minority Report that saw the murders.
Yeah.
Yeah, her first film was this one.
So she also had it 20 years to, I guess, be in a good movie. I mean, John Cusack, when the opposite was good movies, and then shit movies 20 years later. Just saying. I mean, last good movie I saw him in, personally, Gross Point Blank. Maybe War Inc.
War Inc.
The sequel of Gross Point Blank. I mean, I guess you could say High Fidelity.
Yeah.
Not really.
You fucker.
No.
Go on.
Look at this. I'm even getting red face on his birthday. I won, boys and girls. I won. So we move on. So then you get a cool montage. I think it's a cool looking montage.
It was pretty cool.
Where Cusack is going around to all these different
high-end record
companies and giving their cards. But what's fucking crazy is you get all these interesting cameos.
Yeah.
One being Dougie Fresh. Look him up, guys.
Yeah.
Fucking great rapper of the 80s. Another one, which was a fucking random fucking thing. You get Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, Weird Al knocks John Cusack over and then looks distastefully at him and keeps walking.
And I'll tell you, maybe there's a reason for this.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah. But maybe there's a reason why good old Weird Al is in this movie.
Yeah.
Maybe. I may be thinking a little too hard.
You may be stretching, but we'll see.
Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, so next thing, the final stop is, what is it?
It's like
Fuzzballs.
I was going to say Fuzzball Records.
Fuzzball Records. Where they meet Don Cornelius.
Yes.
Played by Mr. Fuzzball. I mean, Don Cornelius, for you guys that don't know, I mean, maybe I was a kid and I shouldn't be watching, just random shit on TV, but I did. I was a kid. Latchkey kid. Doesn't matter. I fucking watched Don Cornelius in Soul Train!
Soul Train.
Because, boys and girls, I like to dance, and that's probably where I learned how to dance a lot of weird moves.
Yeah, and if you buy weird moves, you mean you're not a very good dancer and you don't dance at all. I mean, that's where I learned my moves.
Look, ladies would know and tell you that I'm an excellent dancer.
Yes.
Beautiful ladies.
All 7.
All beautiful ladies. Blue-eyed girls, green-eyed. All of them, you know. I think the green-eyeds like me.
I think they do.
Green eyes, that's for you. All right. So, anyways, he then tells them, hey, you need to make this video for this group I have.
Yes.
And, did I write the name of the group?
I forget the name of the group.
They
were like a German-Swedish group, something like that?
Yeah. Imagine if you mashed George Michael, Flock of Seagulls, and Duran Duran, all blended up into one band.
My baby doll.
You get this band, which I gotta find the name. I think I did. Did I write it?
I don't think you did.
Oh, I did not write it. Boys and girls, I am so sorry.
But their song, did you write down any of the lyrics?
I didn't write any lyrics. I should have.
This song was like a cheesy pop ballad, but it was really funny.
With guitars and keyboards and
they just kept dumping paint on their heads.
And then what's fucking crazy is they fucking then tar and feather them essentially.
Yeah.
Because they throw feathers on them after they got a whole little shit of paint. And it's like, so they go back to their respective homes. And I think this happened before, but I gotta mention this. So they watch this, looks like swindler infomercial guy.
Yes.
And he's clearly a con man. And I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, holy shit, Randy. Holy shit.
Another cameo.
Another fucking cameo. It's fucking Bobcat Goldthwait.
Bobcat.
Bobcat. I mean,
And
and
he
it's
was-
not Zed, like,
No.
it's fucking clean cut Bobcat, because that's why it took me for a second.
Yeah, it looked like an audition tape that he would have turned in before he figured out he was going to use a character.
Yeah, Frank, pull the clip, because it's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's
We both sat here and laughed our asses off.
it's
It was great.
it's so good.
Think of that little train when you were a kid in school and you read that book. I think I can, I think I can. But now the train's not saying I think I can, I think I can. It's saying cash flow, cash flow, cash flow, cash flow. Shouldn't you be on that train, going up that mountain to personal freedom? The book, Prosperity Through Exploitation, I wrote when I was broke, is like owning the keys to my brain. It's like having the ability to just reach in, open up my head, and diving in. But without all the mess.
So yeah, so they make the music video. They go back to Darn Cornelius, and Darn Cornelius goes, "All right, so that was a good video, but I got another band for you." And they're like, "Oh, you gonna pay us for this?" He's like, "No, man, you're gonna do this for spec again." And we learn what spec is. Spec means for fucking free.
Yeah, you do the thing for free, and then if the guy likes you down the road, he may throw you actual paid
Yeah.
work.
And so they then make a video for the craziest hair metal band. I mean,
They're like Judas Priest if Judas Priest was a punk band.
it was
Yeah.
a cool mesh.
Yeah.
Like you had little skulls in the background, women being sacrificed.
Yeah.
Go ahead and drop the bomb. You don't want anyone. You don't want anyone to live. Go ahead and kill yourself. You're living hell. Radiating all your little pills. Here I come. This approaching. Don't you know? Gonna blow. Hide your head. Kill you dead. Sit in place.
It was fun. I mean, the soundtrack to this movie is very entertaining.
Yeah, we were talking about it. We're gonna have to get it because it's insane. It's like
yeah.
it's like got all kinds of crazy '80s metal band stuff,
And I feel that this
synth shit, and then fucking amazing Motowns.
yeah, I feel that this is probably a cult movie that we don't know of.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna run down the rabbit hole. You guys should too.
I think we need to start a cult around it if there isn't one.
Yeah, we should.
Tapeheads cult.
Tapehead Skull. Yep.
Take one.
Yep. There you go. So, Jesus. From there, they make the other music video.
Well, they're told.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're told at this music video that they didn't do a good job.
Yeah, this was not a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, it becomes a shit show anyways because everybody falls off the stage, they break their legs, all
Yeah.
kinds of stupid shit. You have these really ditzy, groupie women. One that says, "Can you teach me to read?
Yeah. She's like, "Are you famous? Can you teach me to read?"
I mean,
It
what
made
the
me laugh
fuck?
really hard.
It was ridiculous. So they go back to Don Cornelius and he goes, "Hey, everything comes in threes. I want you to make me another video, man."
Yeah. He's like, "You make this one as a end capper to your masterpiece trilogy.
Masterpiece trilogy.
I'll give you some real work."
But he's like, before that, you gotta make something good. Something that sells.
Yes.
And what sells more than anything else, Randy?
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken?
Yeah.
No, not fried chicken.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, we'll go back to the fried chicken
Okay,
video.
waffles?
No. Tits and ass!
Oh, that's right, tits and ass.
I mean, he
Yeah.
flat out says, "Look, got this other band for you.
He's like, "I need some tits and ass."
Tits and ass. That's all you got to
That's
do."
what sells.
And literally, they just apparently went down Venice Beach or wherever, and
It was at this point where Jean-Paul was like, "You failed with this because this is the greatest movie that I've ever seen."
yeah,
And hits me right in the feels because I love tits and ass.
I do love tits and ass because I'm a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So-
I digress on that weirdness.
So they filmed
The tits and ass video, which literally is just a video of tits and ass.
Like 7 minutes of different people's tits and ass. It's hilarious.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But meanwhile, while they're making all these amazing music videos, Emmett's woken up from his slumber.
Yeah.
They're also doing commercials
Yes.
because or any gigs actually.
Yeah, they're just trying to fill in the money while they're doing the free shit to try to build
They
their
need
career.
something to fix their specs, as they say. So they make this, and apparently this place is a real place.
It's a real place, yeah. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, and they do this weird rap.
Anybody in California or who has lived there can tell you that it's a real place. I knew a guy, he used to sing their fucking jingle all the time. But this was like a rap video.
This was a fucking rap video, and it wasn't like, hey, 30 seconds. This was an honest 4 or 5 minutes, and absolutely craziness.
Yeah.
But entertaining as fuck. It really was. So you get a fun chicken and waffles video.
Yeah.
And as things digress further along in the story, I then turn to Randy and say, Randy, I have figured out this movie.
Yes.
And Randy's like, what are you talking about? We're just watching this movie. I said, well, somebody showed up in this movie earlier. And somebody stole this idea and said, I think I can do this better.
Yeah. Who?
That's right, folks. Weird Al Yankovic. This movie is essentially UHF.
Yeah. If you've never seen UHF, this is almost the identical plot. It's just done in a different way.
Right. Like, UHF was about a television studio making different TV shows. These are people making music videos.
Yeah.
And, holy shit. So...
Sorry, Emmett just knocked over all the blankets on him.
And they're on his head.
And they're on his head. I don't know what he's doing.
What are you doing, dog? Emmett! Come here. And now he's just staring at me like weird. All right, well, anyway, so I'll move on. So we got Weird Al, who basically stole.
Yeah.
I mean...
So he tells me that, and I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense. You're right. I mean, I guess it's later he probably comes up with that idea. All right,
Yeah, I mean... There's so much similarity in this movie.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's just a year different.
Well, tell them about the video that they...
So, they... Then, after they've made their TNA video or whatever, you get a news report that the rock band that they made the crappy video for, all of them have died in a plane crash.
They all tragically died.
I mean, and it's just sad.
And so they want one video to play on MTV or
RVTV! Yes.
Yes.
So Cusack's like, I'll make a copy of this. I'll make a copy of this video.
Yeah.
I know how to do this, and I know what's right. and so, good old Tim Robbins says, okay, you know what's right? Then erase the old video of the funeral people that didn't pay us for doing their funeral, and you put in the mix on the other thing, and blah blah blah. So they do.
It's yeah.
And so literally they combine.
It's a funeral video with
metal.
heavy metal over top of it.
And it's pretty badass
and
looking.
It looks awesome. And everybody that's watching it's like, this is a masterpiece.
Masterpiece. Well, of course it's a masterpiece because, but people died.
Yeah.
Because everybody loves a tragedy.
And so they become like the hottest thing in Hollywood.
They do. They even win like Best Video of the Year from RVTV. You got a cameo from Martha Quinn, one of the original VJs of MTV. I mean, it's just... I mean, I hate to say it's UHF.
It's UHF, but it's great. It's
great.
It's its own thing. Tapeheads.
So, as we move along in the story, they're also, like we said, getting side jobs. So, we then get introduced to, right away, who I say, that there's the villain of this movie.
Yeah, politician.
He's a politician. He's running to be president. And, he's the same actor who was in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, who played the dad. He was in other horror movies like Feast.
Turns out, though, in this movie, he likes to dress like Mary Poppins and get his ass spanked.
Yeah.
And somebody recorded it, and our boys accidentally get the tape.
He is into degradation
Yeah.
and all of that fun stuff. Hey, if you're into that, that's okay with me. I don't have a problem with it.
Right.
But that's you. You have your own.
But if you're going to run for
But if you're going to run for president, oh.
you should probably just go, hey, I'm into degradation.
Yeah.
And I'm running on that platform.
That's right. S&M. All the
How about a
way.
little refreshing honesty in your politics, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like to dress like Mary Poppins and have my ass spanked.
I mean, then again, we do have a president
But I
who's
also-
honest. Right?
Right.
He's trustworthy.
He's too fucking honest.
He's trustworthy.
Yeah, he's so trustworthy.
He's not above the law. I mean, wait,
Yeah.
he is above the law.
He's become a dictator.
Yes, yes.
But go on.
But I go on.
I
So,
digress.
so the woman that actually made this tape bumps into Tim Robbins and puts her
Does-
tape inside
Does the old switcheroo.
the switcheroo. Yeah,
It's a classic
because they're gonna
trope.
kill her.
Yeah, they're going to kill her. So.
And so the switcheroo is done, and we're like, all right, cool. And they don't know the wiser, because, they're the Tapeheads, and now they're famous, the Tapeheads.
Yes.
Because, everybody wants them to make their music video for them. They're the greatest thing next to sliced bread, all of that nonsense. So we move along the story of these guys.
They go
And-
back from their party, remember, to the bar that they originally
Oh,
went
that's
to.
right. They go back
Yeah.
to the bar that they go to. That's where you see what an alternative band that I enjoyed in the late 80s, early 90s, Fishbone.
Fishbone, yeah.
Most people don't like them because they are the craziest African-American
They're
rock
just-
alternative group. I mean, they were doing a country western song.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy, man. I don't know if I would say I like them, but they had interesting shit going
Yeah,
on.
I enjoyed them as a kid. And at the bar also are these two old-timey R&B guys. And they're like, holy shit, you're the Suedes.
Yeah, they're
The Mondo Suedes.
they're the ones that at the beginning of the movie, the two little boys are watching them on TV, and in a video.
And they talk about how they saw them on Ed Sullivan
Yeah,
and
they really-
all this stuff.
It was like their big influence. These two R&B guys.
Yeah,
so.
and all right, so they're like,
Like we want to do a music video.
we're gonna do a music video with you. We're gonna do a live feed with Menudo,
Menudo. Yeah.
Menudo, boys and girls. It was a boy band group
Yeah.
from Mexico.
Latin.
From Mexico,
Oh, Mexico.
they were in Mexico. It's good old where good old Ricky Martin came from.
Coño.
That's right. Fuck. He said, "Coño, fuck." Good old Ricky Martin. That's where he's from the Menudo.
Yeah, he's from Menudo.
I'm Hispanic. I know this shit.
Yeah.
Plus, I know a lot of stupid shit in my brain. I don't know why, but I do. So they decide, well, these guys are struggling. They need help.
Right.
So we're like, we'll put you into 3 countries on a live feed. They're like, no, let's not do that. We'll do 5 countries
Right.
worldwide.
Worldwide.
But for the RVTV, they tell them, man, we're gonna get you Menudo out there. We're gonna podcast them. We're gonna do crazy live shit and videos and all this shit. Why the hell not? So essentially, they bullshit their way through.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
The bad guy shows up to get his tape.
He does.
Yep. And he had sent Hitman, and that was a whole subplot that was stupid to me. That didn't
It
really
was
need
it
to be
was
there.
it was stupid.
But it was
I mean,
funny, but it's not
the
worth
the hitmen end up doing their own music video.
Yeah, the Hitmen are really
called the Hitmen.
Yeah, they're really great dancers. Apparently,
I mean, it was a little weird.
it was funny as hell. Don't get me wrong.
but weird.
Uh,
I mean, again, I'm brushing over this part. We don't need this.
Yeah,
part.
you don't need it. But so the guy shows up to get his tape back. Menudo has been canceled technically.
Technically,
They're still waiting on our two R&B guys who have taken some money from our main characters at this point in another subplot that doesn't really need to be mentioned.
it's weird.
They're just you don't know if they're going to show up. That's the
No,
big
that's the big
cliffhanger.
thing.
Will they or won't they?
Will they or won't they?
Yes.
And then out comes a Hispanic saying, "Atención," which means attention, everyone.
That's attention.
We're going to bring out the greatest rock group that everybody loves, Menudo! And they don't come out. Shit.
Yeah.
Who comes out? The Moody Suedes.
The Moody Suedes.
Moody Suedes.
And they break it down.
They do. You get a amazing saxophone solo and some good little beats. And I mean,
it's a great song they sing. I loved it.
I did too.
I was sitting here laughing and enjoying the hell out of it.
I mean, the soundtrack to this, it's awesome.
But our bad guy shows up to get his tape back.
He does. And he's like, "Look, man, I want my tape." He's like, "Well, here's your tape. We'll give you your tape. But first, we want to make sure this is the right tape. Do we know that this is the right tape?"
Right. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. So he's like, "Put the tape in the machine." And Tim Robbins does a little trickery.
Yep.
He decides, I'm going to upload this tape to all the different countries worldwide and all this stuff.
Yep.
You're like, oh, shit. And sure enough, then they pan to what was, I believe, Ronald Reagan impersonator.
Yeah. It was, so the tape's playing, this guy's getting his ass spanked, and then it cuts
Spank and baby food.
Yeah.
And, again,
it cuts to the White House.
If you like S&M and denigration, that's on you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be
It cuts
judgy.
to the White House and Ronald Reagan's like, "Mother, turn this off."
Yeah.
Anyway, cancel my meeting with this guy.
Yeah. Because this guy was going to be the next president.
Yeah, he was going to be the next president. So that ends. So then we find out that Tim Robbins' love interest is this guy's daughter.
You're like, holy shit,
You're
twist.
like, wow, that's weird.
That wasn't really a twist. I mean, you saw it coming.
Yeah, you kind of saw it coming.
And again, I saw UHF.
Yeah. Wah, wah.
Wah.
But this is where we get this amazing ending music montage.
Yeah, I mean, the music was great. And then you get another new, different rap. The end credit raps from Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Hey friends, check this out. Hold on a minute and don't leave yet. Roscoe's in credits are your best bet. Them video aces went from rags to riches. Now they're in the can with no cash or bitches.
And it's so entertaining.
We were sitting here laughing. We listened to the whole thing. It was fantastic.
It really was. I mean...
So I failed.
You failed miserably.
But we found a pretty fucking great
gem
of a movie here.
On Amazon
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. If you're a subscriber, it's free to watch. But if you want another free ride to watch this movie, I found out it's on Tubi.
It's on Tubi.
I mean, Tubi, I will hawk your wares if you want to give me some money.
It's an hour and 23 minutes of awesome.
It was fun.
It was hilarious.
It was a lot of fun.
I
wish I knew of this movie sooner, because I would have made you watch this movie.
Yeah, I like so.
I know I probably would have failed.
I enjoyed it.
It was enjoyable.
But real quick, shout out to our sponsors. Labelless tape and scissors.
And USB drive.
Yes.
When you have stuff that you want to store, USB drive.
That's right, random USB drive. But all in all, I enjoyed the hell out of this, and I'm very sorry I didn't get to torture you. But I took a shot. I spent a lot of time dragging my hooks across the bottom rungs of shit.
You failed.
I tried to make you miserable,
But boys and girls, I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
And I have a surprise for you.
Yes, hit me with it.
I have a surprise for everyone. Schlockfest now has an email address.
Yeah.
You guys can talk to Schlockfest. Get on the two computers or the smartphone and email us.
The smartphone.
At schlockfest75@gmail.com. Because I couldn't just get Schlockfest because there are apparently
a bunch of them.
74 people ahead of me.
What a bunch of dickbags.
Yeah, that's my name.
Schlockfest75@gmail.com. Email us your perverted, weird questions.
Whatever you want. I mean, seriously. Throw it out there. You don't like our shit? Tell us how much you don't like our shit. You like our shit? Tell us how much you like our shit.
Yeah.
Give us movies recommendations.
If you're Derek Collins, go on a 9-minute diatribe or a 9-stanza diatribe about how we didn't do justice to the film industry.
Yeah, please.
I'm calling out Derek Collins on this one.
Yeah. I mean,
Derek Christopher. I'm sorry.
Derek Christopher is his name.
But he would maybe participate in a little email. Email us question, Derek Christopher.
Yeah, or anybody. I mean,
you.
seriously. we want to hear from you. If you like this, if you've seen the movie, anything.
Yeah.
I don't.
If you're a
care.
fan of the show and you're in
Yeah.
Puerto Rico,
if you hate watch the show,
yeah. If you
even better.
If you hate listen,
I mean,
or hate
yeah.
watch.
If you hate listen, I mean, I got some comments recently about our cats video.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to share with you some of these wonderful comments.
For real, huh?
For real. I got some things.
All right.
Let me pull this up.
And I'm not aware of this, so this is my first time hearing
this. This is first time hearing this. All right. As cute and as lovable as Emmett is, why does he get into Randy's face? I mean, he got in Randy's face in that video because, that's what the fuck the dog does.
Yeah, he doesn't hate me, but I don't think he likes me.
I think he enjoys torturing us both.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, other fun comment that I got was, you really guys should take some notes. Why didn't you take notes while watching Cats? Well, because we saw it in the theater, and it would be fucking weird.
Yeah.
We pull out pen and paper.
First off, we're in a theater. I already took a risk by filming it while we were not filming the movie itself, but while we were out in the parking lot. You get in trouble for that kind of weird shit sometimes. Yeah. I didn't want to have a notepad in the movie theater. It's dark. And it's Cats. I could give a fuck. I hate that kind of stuff.
Right.
So I didn't take notes because I don't give a shit.
Right. And also, cats are not dogs.
Cats are not dogs.
That was the moral of the lesson there.
Some of the cats are jellicle. So in case you didn't know.
Jellicle. Cats. Another fun tip that I was told. It would be great if John Paul gets tortured sometime. Well, that happened this time.
I tried.
But he failed.
This fucking guy likes shit. He likes shit.
But he failed.
He likes terrible shit. I don't know what to do.
I mean, but he failed.
I mean, I might have to get like a highbrow movie in this piece before you fucking.
I mean,
something
like Motherless Brooklyn.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Something that's so good that he doesn't like it.
Something like Motherless Brooklyn.
Amazing film.
Amazing film.
This fuck guy over here. Fuck guy.
Fuck guy.
This fucking lunchbox over here doesn't like it. This fucking guy is what I wanted to say. But he didn't like it. Excuse my language, though. That was something that somebody told me, is that they'd love to watch more of our videos, but I use the foul language. And to that I say, hey, fuck off. I fucking talk like this. How I talk. Sorry.
Foul language. Oh, okay. I don't have that in my notes. But
somebody told me that, like, hey, I went to watch some of your stuff and I couldn't do it because it was too dirty.
Oh, okay. Well, boys and girls.
So that I was like, ooh, you like that? Ooh, that's dirty. Ooh, dirty.
Well, boys and girls.
Too much dirty mouth for you?
You can let us know all this kind of shit. I mean, stuff.
You can let us know all this shitballs, cock-ass stuff.
On Schlockfest75.
Schlockfest75 at Gmail.
At gmail.com.
I
mean, I will welcome anything. Tell us, like I said, give me some good
vibrations.
Some good vibrations. Give me some bad vibrations. I don't care. I want to hear from you.
I really don't want to hear from any of you. So please don't do it. I don't care.
Do it because
I don't want to talk to anybody.
And if you want, I'll reply back. I don't care. I'll reply back.
I don't do this for any of you. At all.
I do this because I'm a whore.
Yeah.
I'm a whore.
He's an attention whore.
And I love getting attention. Feed the whore.
Feed the whore. We need to get some t-shirts, Frank, with this guy on it that just says feed the whore. But I do this because it's fun and it makes me laugh.
And it makes us both laugh.
And I'm very much like Andy Kaufman in that respect, where I only do things because it makes me laugh. I don't give a fuck. But if you want to email us, I'll read your stupid emails.
And I'll reply to your stupid emails. But they're not stupid. Because you took the time.
No, they're probably dumb.
They took the time.
If you took time out of your busy day, it's probably still stupid.
Well, they took the time.
But I know, I'm really glad that you watched, though, for real.
For real.
Not at all. Don't care.
For real.
Just kidding. But don't care, for real.
So, I'm going to give you a little tease.
Oh, geez.
Of next month.
Okay, what?
Because
so next month is March.
Next month is March.
Okay, what do we got?
Well, okay, so next month in March, you and I are going to a con, as they say, or a convention, or whatever they want to call it.
Okay.
We are going to LexCon.
LexCon. Okay.
In Lexington, Kentucky.
We are.
We are, and we may film some stuff for there. But one of the
Oh,
actors-
that's for that. That's like that Saturday and Sunday, right? That
Yeah.
where you were talking about.
yeah, and
So we're gonna film some shit there. I'll bring my camera equipment. That's a great idea.
yeah, we'll film some stuff.
Okay.
Because an actor that was in this masterpiece movie
Okay.
that starred. I'll give you some of the actors.
Go for it.
There will be Bruce Jenner.
Ugh.
Yes, was Bruce Jenner when this movie was filmed in 1980.
Okay.
And then this other actor.
Are you allowed to say his name? Like, don't you have to retroactively say Caitlyn now?
I mean,
I believe.
okay, fine.
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn Jenner,
Okay.
who was Bruce Jenner then.
Okay.
I'm not trying
I
to
don't
make fun or
I'm just asking. I don't know.
or be rude to the community.
Because I think that's like name shaming.
Is it name shaming?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I apologize.
I listen to
Caitlyn, Bruce.
I listen to NPR and there's
Jenner.
a lot of sensitive shit on there. So.
I'm apologizing.
Okay.
Right away.
Good.
Right away.
Good.
Good. It also stars a skate riding, or do you ride a skate? How do you what do you call it?
Skateboarder?
No, like normal skates.
Roller skater.
Roller skater. What do you
Okay.
call them?
I don't know. Roller
Do
skaters?
riders or whatever. I don't know.
They're fucking roller skaters. Dude.
All right,
That's what they're
roller
doing. They're
skaters.
roller skating.
Steve Gutenberg.
Steve Gooten. The Goot.
The Goot
All right.
from classics like
Cocoon.
Police Academy,
Police Academy.
which goes back to the movie we watched because Bobcat was in Police Academy.
What else was Gutenberg in? Home for the Holidays.
Oh, okay. He's currently on the Goldbergs.
He's on the Goldbergs, yeah.
And
The Goot.
the Trilantula movie
Oh.
that came out 2 years
3
ago.
Men and a Baby.
Was he? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
3 Men and I forgot.
3 Men and a Baby. Gutenberg.
Gutenberg.
That's a Gutenberg classic right
Look,
there.
look. For me, Police Academy.
Yeah.
1 through 5.
Yeah, because he stops at 5. He doesn't go to Miami. I know that.
He doesn't go to Miami.
He'll
which
go
is sad.
anywhere but Miami. That was the end. For
Yeah,
him.
and
It's
he
like,
didn't
no-
go to Moscow
Yeah, we know.
because that was sad.
Mission to Moscow was a failure.
As Ron Perlman.
I like Ron Perlman.
I do too.
It is pretty funny. I don't care.
But anyways, it also has characters like the policeman, the Indian. I'm not trying to be rude,
Well-
but that's what they were. Oh, I'm sorry. The Indian.
Okay, well, hurry
The
up.
construction worker.
What is this? Hurry up.
What is this?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah, you're dragging it out, man.
Am I dragging it out? Am I dragging it out? What else could it have a
So
construction worker?
this is the movie that we're going to be watching in March.
Yes.
Okay.
Will it have a construction worker? Yes.
It's what about the YMCA people?
That's right.
The
Village people. That's right, boys
Okay.
and girls. I mean,
So we're going to watch a movie about the Village People starring Steve Gutenberg. I just wanted to be clear. On
so again, about 6 months ago, maybe a year, I got a message
that. From Steve Gutenberg.
from a fan who said, "You know what you guys should do?" And I said, "What?" And they said, "Can't Stop the Music." And I said, "I don't know this movie." And I did a research, and I couldn't find it.
So it's called Can't Stop the Music.
Can't Stop the Music.
Okay.
And then, just a week ago or less, I found a way to get this movie in my possession.
Okay.
And I said, "Oh my Lord." Nancy Walker directed Can't Stop the Music will be March's movie to torture Randy with.
All right. Well, you guys heard it here first. Email us if you have questions about that movie or things you would like to talk about during it.
Yeah.
Or just questions or comments or queries.
Again,
It's
Schlockfest.
Schlockfest75 at Gmail.
all right.
Yeah, Can't Stop the Music will be up next. And again, apparently we're going to a con. So,
This has been John Paul Mantia.
yeah, and I've been Ray McGuff. I failed.
This is Schlockfest. He
But-
failed.
Schlockfest in the books. Start the Tapehead cult with me.
Tapeheads!
Tapeheads for life. Thank you. Stay tuned. All right.